In this very quick video guide, I want to show you how you can export your scene from Rhino into Blender. Now, you can see here on the left side, I have the Rhino scene, and I've used here different types of objects. So I've used a mesh object, sub D objects, and Nurbs objects. Now, everything seems to go pretty fine here in the geometry in Blender, but also the materials more or less. But what it's really messed up is the mapping. So, and the decal. I cannot see the decal objects inside Rhino, but I can see this image, which is a PNG. So not everything is gonna be visible in Blender when I import, and definitely I will need to remap or well do a different mapping here, fix that part in Blender. Now, if I zoom in a little bit here, you can see that I have done many types of imports, and the one that works the best at the moment, in my opinion, is the FBX. So this one here should be the big one. It's an OBJ. So usually when you bring in OBJ, they are very, very big. I don't know why. It's like they're missing the skill. And this one here instead is the DAE format or collada, which also looks okay. I can see the object there, but not the colors or the material here on this wall. So now every type of format behaves in their own way, apparently, but making some experiments, I found out that FBX works a little bit better, but still needs some fixing to do. And I also can see here using the FBX that I have also imported lights and the cameras in addition to the geometries and the textures and the material. So how you do that? It's pretty simple. Now, if you work with Rhino, you probably already know, but essentially, well, you just need to select everything you want to export. Go to File and say Export Selected. And so I suggest you use FBX. So find the FBX format in the export options. And sometimes I struggle here to find the format because there are so many, but there you go. So it's Motion Builder. You can look for Motion Builder. And I've already done this exporting, but I want to show you again. So I will save this and replace it. And you can see here that you can try to export Nurbs or meshes only. Now, if you export meshes only, it's gonna ask you to convert Nurbs into meshes. And so if you say, okay, you just need to activate the preview here and decide how many polygons you want to create from your Nurbs objects. So if you create more polygons, your objects will look smoother and more curvy because they have more polygons. So you can increase this and you will increase the quality definitely and the number of polygons, but also the size. So in my case, there you go. So you can see how many polygons are there. Now just think about what you need and then say OK and export the mesh. And all you need to do now is go to Blender, go to File, Import, and select FBX and get that FBX file. Now I want to do one more test with you here. So I want to export again the loft here, but this time I don't want to change the Nurbs. So I want to export Nurbs so we can see the difference. Let's go to File. And I didn't convert anything to meshes, so let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go here and select the Rhino Loft Nurbs, and let's import it. And now let's look a little bit closer. Now these other surfaces are actually meshes, are actually Nurbs, because I have exploded this, and I remember that these were all Nurbs. And there you go. Now inside, I only have that mesh object. So I guess that simple surfaces like exploded Nurbs surfaces can be detected in the importing process, but the other objects which are a little bit more complex, and they are also sub-D, not only Nurbs, they are not detected if you don't convert them into meshes. And so this is it for this video guide. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and if you want to support us, please join the channel as a supporter. You can also write your comments, which could be questions or also suggestions for other users and to help the community of the channel. So again, thanks for watching. If you're interested, you can check out our video course in Rhino and other videos about Rhino and Blender and many other software. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.